what female athletes want in a man. So this is exactly what we are watching today. And I was planning to do a Brad Cooper stream. If you were also planning to watch me watching two Brad Cooper videos, well, I gotta postpone it because we have a lot of videos and really, I would like to watch them like in a good atmosphere. So at the end of the day, today we are watching Valuetainment Money, what female athletes want in a man. Probably one video, but I think we should go ahead and start watching it. Wait, did I pull it enough? Okay, I got this. And now I got the recording. Now I can start.
What is the minimum amount of money you would like your man to make a year?
I think 6 figures and above. As long as you escape the matrix.
Okay, escape the matrix. I got Andrew Tate over here in the house. We're here at Modern Volleyball, the sexiest event in the planet, and we here at Valuetainment are talking to the hottest models in the world.
Again, this channel did not get a lot of likes under the last reaction, so please, if you're watching this on YouTube, like and react to it if you want to see the Brad Cooper reactions soon enough.
On what they're looking for in a man, relationship, lifestyle, and of course,
just look
money.
at all these parts.
What is the minimum amount of money you would like your man to make a year?
Now let's be honest. How much can like an average man make in the US? A year. So let's say he makes 10 grand, right? 10 grand a year. Not that much. I think it's the bare minimum that like an average man should get. So what, 120 I guess? Now let's see how many are going to say 120.
$0 as long as he's driven.
How much?
Well, I wouldn't want a six-figure guy that was a douchebag, so I'm gonna stick with $0 nice guy.
I don't need you to make anything.
Anything?
At the end of the day, honestly, loyalty.
We're going out on the mountains. We're going out to the sea. And there is nothing you can see. Nah, come on, like, honestly, I don't believe it because, let's be honest, a man should actually at least get something. And even I, who am not, like, honestly working right now at the moment, still earn at least something through, like, the time of my living. At least a couple dollars a month. But yeah, respect for, like, pointing out loyalty and stuff like this. This is, like, huge stuff. This is very important.
And honesty.
Don't forget that they're athletes. They went through a lot. They struggle. They suffer sometimes. So they kind of know the value of all these stuff.
And compassion, like that is worth more than any amount of money in the bank.
Okay, so if you had a loyal, compassion, honest, broke boyfriend, how would you feel?
They'd be adding value to my life with those qualities, so I don't really need the money at the end of the day.
Really? Hold on. You're okay with your man making no money?
As long as he is working towards something. Because I could be dating someone and
True, that's like super true. Like, you see, that's the problem with a lot of people who do not want to go to college or universities. It's not a problem if they don't want to go. It's a problem if they don't what they want to do as an alternative. If the guy wants to go every day practice, to become a professional athlete, believe it or not, but for the time period, it's okay. It's okay. If he, I don't know, wants to like do his own business or like he has to work a lot, so he has to do something in order to get that. He's gonna get broke eventually because nobody starts from the top. Everybody starts from the below. I am watching this stream with 2 live viewers, with probably less than 100 people watching this reaction on YouTube, but I'm starting with something. I'm working towards something. And the same thing is about these people, I believe. Like, again, it's okay to be broke. It's like, we talk always about problems, about fat problems, about, dumb problem, about now we have broke problem. It's okay to be broke. It's not okay to accept and just sit on there with like, living it through life. No, you have to work towards solving this problem. How to not be broke. And I think this is what they're trying, what she at least was trying to point out.
Surgeon and they're broke. I don't care what the cap is. I care that they have a passion that they're gonna work for.
You're attracted to ambitious guys.
Yeah.
Got it.
I personally don't think I could put like a number on it. If I love someone, I love someone. There could be a situation where, you know, they might just be starting out on their own business and they might not even have anything.
So is there a number in mind that you're like,
Yeah, but you see, athletes are like kind of wise women. You know, that's I'm telling you, sports is a good thing for anyone, literally. When I have kids one day, the first thing I'm gonna do when they are like 6 years old at max, I'm gonna send them to do sports. Any kind of sport. I don't care whether it's team sports, individual sports, you know? It builds character, it builds the mindset. And you know, you start to understand life better. Because what is sport? Sport is the same thing as life, but just in like a way that you know you suffer less. Yeah, you win, of course, also less. Because, for instance, if you lose a trophy, well, yeah, you lost a trophy, you're sad, but at the end of the day, your life is like still going on. If you won a trophy, it's the same thing. It's like everything's wonderful, everything's a miracle. You won a trophy, that's great. And at the end of the day, like you still have it. So it's basically life, but from other perspective that you can learn from, that you can build something from, that you can like get experience. So yeah, this is like I like these athletes.
God, I'd like him to make at least this.
No, because like how can you put like a certain number on that?
If I'm in love with you, it doesn't matter what you make.
Oh, okay. So there's no number?
I mean, is money a bonus? Yeah, but like, I don't know. I don't have a number.
Can't make it a that.
I know the answer to this question.
Because you don't think about it when you're like a female athlete, you know? Then this is the trick, Adam. You know, they've been, again, I'm telling you, they've been through sports. They realize what's the main thing. And this is again, they're athletes, so they realize that you're not in the biz for money. You're not even in life through money. You're not in love for money. You know, money is a tool you use to somehow achieve your goals, to achieve success. But it's not a passion through life. It's not what carries you through it. It's love, it's emotions, it's, you know, good memories, friends. That's what carries you through life. That's why you're living for. Money is just something like you add to it in order, you know, to like share these memories and stuff like this. So yeah, this is like, and they are athletes. They understand it because they've been through it. They've been through life just in another way. The only thing they have to do now is to put this unreal thing. I'm telling you, I am guaranteeing you, if we turn on every single podcast, you know, all these podcasts where they are interviewing women who are, well, yeah, like understand, like, you know, women who are, how do I say it, asking always about these guys who are earning my guy needs to make at least $1 million a year or stuff like this. Ask them if they ever did sports. And I don't mean sports by, you know, going to the gym and like making their body good. No, I mean actually sports. Competitions, you know, tournaments, fails, wins, trophies, eliminations in the first round, preparations towards it. Ask them if they did this. I'm telling you, 90% of them, I'm guaranteeing you, 90% of them won't name you one because they didn't do it. I'm guaranteeing you.
I feel like I would like my man to be a little bit established. I'd like him to have some kind of drive. And often people who have drive and
Yeah, Adam's just sitting here like, come on! I asked you a question! I don't need you to go give me your life story and who you are. Women will always be women.
intelligence do have a higher income. So you just gotta be looking for the right people and you'll have all the boxes checked.
I think they should have enough money for themselves. So like they should have enough money to take care of themselves, and I should have enough money to take care of myself. So then we can come together and take care of each other.
But if your boyfriend was making minimum wage, how would you feel about that?
I don't need his money.
Not at all, but when you go out on dates, does he not pay?
He does. He pays. He pays for a lot of things, and
Boom.
but I don't know. I have
Boom. You know, it's actually also a tricky thing. That, like, this is, I actually have respect for these men. You know, even when they earn less, they still go out and pay. You know, they still hold the family. And even if they are struggling, that's like, okay, she may help here, she may help, but he's like the one putting the initiative. So I still have respect for these men. I mean, and that's like for this, if he's paying for it, well, that's good. That's like actually very good for the man. Because he's not one of those snobs who just goes around and like, oh well, now I got the woman who doesn't want me to pay. Let's go. I got free sex, free dates just for like, and I don't even have to include anything in it. No, they are still willing to do something, to try something, and go on.
have my own money.
People, I think the number doesn't actually matter as long as both people are trying and working towards their goals. So like you can make 50K, I think that's fine. You can make 100K, that's great, you know? But for me, I'm not like oh, you need to make $1 million. I'm gonna be your like, not.
They understanding. I'm telling you, they've been through sports. Sports is life. You're not gonna find this in like different women. This is actually one of the advantages why a lot of people have crushes for women who do sports. I'm telling you, they have seen and they understand the man's world better because they understand how life functions. And the thing is that in reality it's mostly like this for men. The suffering goes mostly towards men. So yeah, there's nothing shocking in these answers, honestly.
Working wife, you know, as long as you're working towards your goals and you're leveling up and you're bettering yourself, yeah, that's what I asked for.
I don't know how much ideally I would like him to make, but I know
So
my
you're
man is
just gonna be
ambitious.
broke.
My man is ambitious, and he's gonna be making okay money.
And still back to the money question.
Yeah, exactly. Answer the question.
it comes-
What's okay money? Throw the number.
Okay money is 120.
Okay, now we have
That's actually what I said at the beginning. Remember, minimum wage is like 10K a month. A year goes 120. That's exactly what I said at the beginning.
a number.
Okay.
Now we have a number. Was that so hard? Either of you said a number.
No.
It's so funny. I asked, just give me a number. I hear stories, but no numbers.
Because they said no, they said they didn't care. Like their number is I don't care, honestly. And you know what I understood like for a long time? A lot of the times if a woman says I don't care, she literally does not care, at least for the moment. Maybe later she will start thinking about it. Well, maybe her thoughts are gonna jump from one to another, but at the moment she's literally not gonna care.
80 to 100,
80 to 100. Now, when you're married,
150, 200.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, like married, this goes another child, more money, more spendings, you can get it.
100K plus.
110,000.
110,000. There we have an answer, ladies and gentlemen.
Somewhere between 100 and 200.
Like over 100.
Okay. What percentage of men do you think make over 100 grand a year?
That's actually interesting. I think that a lot. I actually think that a lot. The thing is, there's a lot of workless men, especially in the United States. I mean, we remember how COVID affected it. No, but I think still there's a lot. Let's say 42%. You know, like in Ukraine, there was this show called Who's on Top, and they usually gave you questions like towards men and women, and you had to guess the percentage. And you could have done a mistake like 10% down or 10% up. So I'm going to go with 42. I think he has some stats, right?
Probably like less than 50. Probably like 30%.
Yeah, less than
Like
50.
closer to 10, 15%.
I don't really care. Like,
What? Nah, man. What you mean 10, 50? Okay, let's even think about this. There's 150 million men in the US, even if we divide men from like 300 million people. Then we have let's say children, right? So let's say there's approximately like every third person's a child. Also you have like adult, like old people. So okay, let's even say that 60% of those 150 are working class. So which brings us 60% from 150 gives us, I just don't want to spend like too much time on this stream calculating, so I'm just gonna go like Okay, yeah, right. So let's say 90 million man. And so if you go 10-15%, okay, so you have 5-7 million man, 9 million man making, okay, 9 million man, that could actually be.
The dollar amount, as long as I'm comfortable and I can like not
So
stress
what's
out.
it? But you got to give a dollar amount. So
I have no concept of money. I don't
you have
know.
no concept.
I don't know. Like,
So I
Look at how they live! Like, honestly. Like, especially if they're like, I mean, he says female athletes. So they're probably getting like some money for which they could afford literally like the good minimum. And believe me, there are people over there. I know personally people over there who are completely fine if you give them a good minimum. They don't care. They they may even earn more, but they just don't want to. They want this good, like good enough minimum to live their lives and not care anymore. So like, of course, most of them won't have a concept of money. Look how they live. Look how they dress up. It's obvious.
ideally, how much would you like your men to make? 6 figures, more, less? You okay?
Probably more.
Of course, over six figures, over 6 figures. Like if you're a grown ass man, like above your 30s and stuff, $100K a year not gonna cut it. Like that won't cut it.
You know what? I appreciate her.
No, come on, like as I said, 10K a month. That should be, I believe, a stable figure for, man, especially in the US, you know? Like wages there and stuff like this. This is like honestly the bare minimum.
like 100K, but I also feel like 100K is like
That ain't enough. You
to
probably
the
making
world that we're
100K a
coming
year.
now. That's what I'm saying. To
Yeah,
the
like,
world we're coming
we
into
already
now.
know
I
that
feel
much.
like
What's
men are
up?
already like
if we making that.
Is 100K too far fetched?
You tell me.
At least 100K.
Okay, why do you feel like so reserved when saying 100K?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like
Because they don't think about money, honestly. They're like, they just live their life. I feel like these women, they just don't give a thing. They've been raised good. They went to some school, maybe went to some college, concentrating on doing athlete jobs, maybe got some scholarships, got later on some contracts, maybe modeled for some things. You know, money there, money here, and they are in financially enough stable, you know, in order to just like to not like be that bothered. So I guess they never even thought about like future. I mean, most of these women, they don't even look like 25. So yeah, there's Adam. Why are you so shocked? I'm not shocked. You're shocked.
I haven't talked about this openly before.
30 grand a year, you okay with that?
Oh, God.
No, okay. So
But
there is a number.
that is not freedom.
100 grand a year, what's the number?
I think 6 figures and above, as long as you escape the matrix.
Okay, escape the matrix. I got Andrew Tate over here in the
Yeah, escape the matrix. That's like a good thing.
house.
well, if I'm making 6 figures, they need to make 6 figures, and I already make 6 figures.
Okay, so you're making.
She's making 6 figures. I mean, come on, she's making 6 figures. Why would she? And she's like, that's what I just said. They don't like care because their life is okay. It's literally okay. Those who want more, they do more. That's like true. Like for example, I believe Sosnick, Adam, he wants more. He does something more towards it. But other like, there's so many people who just don't care and just like want to have the bare minimum of fun. Like, you know, they want to sleep as much. They want to work as less as they can and get as most as they can from it.
6 figures doing what you do.
Yeah.
So there's no way you would date a guy that makes less than you or significantly less than you.
No, and my boyfriend tells me all the time, like, he's like, you need to make as much as I do. So we're kind of competitive with our salaries.
Your boyfriend is telling you that you need to make as much as him.
Well,
Okay, that
I'm
was
not
weird.
trying to depend on no man for everything.
Yeah.
My mom raised me to be a very independent woman, so I mean, you gotta have some money in your bank account. I need at least six figures.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking.
I don't have a set amount, but at least 6 figures.
Okay, but that is the set.
I'm also not
6
gonna
figures.
sit here and be like, oh well, if you don't have that, you're not a good enough man.
Because if you
I bring my stuff to the table.
exactly.
As long as he treats me right, but no 30 grand.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, so what amount?
200K plus.
Okay, what percentage of men do you think make over 200 grand?
Okay, if he said 10-15% make 100, I'm afraid to hear the percentage of people who do 200.
A year.
Wenn du das Interesse einer Frau wecken willst, aber keine Ahnung hast wie, dann kommt jetzt hier die Anleitung für dich. Hast du dich jemals...
Like 20% of the...
How about like
I'd say like
4%?
Yeah, 3-4%.
4%.
Okay, so we calculated. That's approximately 3.75 million. 3.75 million. Well, even if we take the cities like New York. Okay, let's say New York, Washington, LA. In general, no. Even in general, if you take those, they're like not every man there makes 100K. Damn. Damn, am I dreaming too good about some stuff?
Well, I guess I have to look for that percentage of men.
A million? Someone said
$1 million a year?
Let's go.
Okay, what percentage of men do you think make $1 million a year?
In America, 1%.
Yeah.
And
Less than 1%.
yeah, like let's think about it. 1 million. How many does it give a month? Divide by 12. Divide by 12. Isn't it like 70,000 at least? No, that's more. 100, yeah, that's stupid. Like, but not that far much actually. 8. Let's even take 90. Yeah, I'm struggling with this. I think 80,000 a month. If you do 80,000 a month, you're still not gonna make $1 million. It's gonna be 960. So it's approximately 82. No, 82 is not enough. Also, wait, 120. Yeah, it's gonna go 820. No, it's actually good. Yeah, 81,000. 81,000, 82,000, 82,000. No, mate. Let me just calculate. I'm too busy to do it in my head. I'm sorry. 1 million divided by 12, 83,000 a month.
Would you be comfortable signing a prenup when you get married?
Yeah, in my favor.
In your favor?
Yeah.
Tell me what.
Yeah, this is actually like a very tricky question, Adam, for them, because don't forget, some of them make more than their man. Some of them do make over 100K, which makes them more than 15% of men in the United States that you just said.
Fine.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You would sign it.
Yeah. I would sign a prenup.
I mean, yeah. I wouldn't like ask for one, but if he asked for one, I mean, like, yeah, I guess.
I guess.
Which is, weird for me. Like, the concept of prenups just destroys all the concept of relationships. Like, if you're signing a prenup, you're preparing for the fact that one day you're gonna get divorced. You're working, you're, like, even when you're trying to bury, I mean, I don't know, call me stupid, but I just don't like the concept of prenups. I honestly don't like them. Come on. You're married, you're planning to live your whole future together. Why would you plan a possibility of you getting divorced? I never understood it. It's like when all these guys going out, like, I have some friends of mine, some colleagues of mine asking me, okay, what if we, like, I like this girl, I should probably ask her out, but what if we break up one day? I'm like saying, then don't go out in her, then you don't want her. If you're thinking about the possibility of breaking up one day, why would you even go for it in the first place? If you're thinking that you're gonna fail, why would you even start in the first place? Like, if you play, then play full. Go for it. Go for the win. You don't, when an athlete, I mean, they're all athletes, right? When an athlete goes out, let's say a football player, and he goes out on the field thinking, well, okay, I'm gonna probably lose today, so I'm not gonna be that, like, that fighting for the ball. Bro!
The most diplomatic answer.
Why did you even go on the field then? Stay at the bench. More better, don't even come to the stadium, because you're gonna give bad influence to the players on the bench who are actually waiting for their chance to go out on that field and prove that they are winners. That's what I don't like about prenups. I just hate this concept of prenups. And unfortunately, there are people who end up getting divorced, and moreover, divorce ratings are higher than ever. They're over 50%, at least in my country. Moreover, a lot of people that don't actually sign a prenup later on pay a big price for it. When they go 50-50 like in some states in the United States. And it's sad, but it's your fault, honestly. You failed the relationship. Why did you even get married then in the first place if you like were prepared then? Or what did you do wrong that you got divorced? That's also your problem. Stick with it. Pay the price for it eventually.
She's given all day.
Oh, for sure. But we're probably gonna have to go on halvesies on the prenup because he's probably gonna have to sign part of mine too.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have D1 babies, so
You're looking for an athlete.
I need you to split it with me.
You know how they say what's mine is mine? What's
his
You're-
is ours. Mine is mine. Whatever he make while we're together, we can split that.
I don't want to enter a marriage where we're planning a contingency plan. Whether I'm making more money, whether he's making more money, I want to go in that marriage knowing that if something goes wrong, we're going to fix it, not quit it, and then have a plan for when we quit.
You see? Wait, I didn't understand. I didn't understand. I think she was against prenups, right?
Enter a marriage where we're planning a contingency plan. Whether I'm making more money, whether he's making more money, I want to go in that marriage knowing that if something goes wrong, we're going to fix it, not quit it, and then have a plan for when we quit.
And then have a plan for when we quit. Right! Yes, she's against prenups. So this is what I'm saying. Like, there are still people who understand this concept. Thank God. And there are women even out there who understand it. This is so good to live. This is music to my ears. This is melody to my ears. I just want to listen to it one more time. Oh, an SNL fan. I just want to listen to it one more time because this is pure gold. This is like what everyone should hear.
I don't want to enter a marriage where we're planning a contingency plan. Whether I'm making more money, whether he's making more money, I want to go in that marriage knowing that if something goes wrong, we're going to fix it, not quit it, and then have a plan for when we quit.
Listen to it. Wise woman, people, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I think if you're getting married, you're sticking together forever. So I think if you ask for a prenup, it's automatically a little bit of distrust. Because you're like, oh shit, this probably won't
But I
work
would
out, maybe
confidently
not.
sign one
But it should be, no, this is working out, I'm dying with you, I'm growing old with you. That should be the mindset when you get married. And a lot of people don't have that nowadays. Divorce is way too common.
You would not. Why would you not sign a prenup?
I just feel like we're gonna be together forever.
What if you the
That's
rich
what I'm
one?
saying. I feel like everything we've gotten to, like, in our
It don't.
relationship.
I feel like it don't outweigh anything.
What if
Like
you
when
the
I'm in
rich
love,
one?
and you see me in love. Like stop.
But what
Like,
if you the rich one?
it
Y'all
don't
stop
matter about
talking and
money.
he
When I'm
take
in love,
everything
it
from
don't
you.
matter.
You know they say
You're taking everything from you. Then you'll get married.
that women
But you don't need a
initiate.
divorce lawyer to make sure that don't happen, though.
How
I'd
about
say
you?
yes.
You'd sign the prenup.
100%.
Okay.
People think prenups are only to protect the man and his money, but at the end of the day,
Prenups are to assure that if you fail a relationship, at least you're not going to pay a big price for it. This is what prenups about. Prenups is about avoiding responsibility for a failed marriage. That's what the prenup is about.
if you marry someone and they want to take care of you, they want to take you out of the workforce, then there should be a stipend set apart
That's a
for
good
you.
point. That's a good
Because at the end of the day, you've taken care of a kid, you've stopped your career, you have no experience when you want to enter the job force, so...
Yeah.
Do you plan to divorce me?
Exactly.
No, but did you know that?
Yes, you plan to divorce me. This is what I'm saying. Okay, Adam, now blast me this amazing argument that you have with stats.
70 to 80% of the time, it is the woman that divorces the man. That's why he wants you to sign the prenup.
Yes, but the true love, but passion, but together till death separates us. Where did that all go? Where? You know, I'm looking out of my window and I'm thinking, like, where did it all go? How did we come to this? That people are actually thinking, because this is, prenup is basically thinking about a relationship like a business. It's protecting, it's like, getting insurance. Getting insurance from love, like, that is sad. That's why, like I say, I understand people who want to do it. There are certain, but like, I just don't like it. I hate this when this happens. I hate when I hate when it goes to bed, but I'm gonna say it. I hate it when people do that. I hate when people just throw away the basic concept. Love is not about money. Love is not about prenups. Love is not about 50-50. It's about you wanting to do anything in this world for another person. For a woman or a man. Be the best version that you can and becoming a better version of yourself for them every single day. This is my definition of love. I think I even said it once publicly, way before I started Twitch, like on an interview. I think I was like also street interviewed, and I said this.
I mean, I would take offense to it, but I'd be open to the conversation of having it. Like, if it's necessary, we both have like a lot of like personal equity and stuff that we have to protect. But I'd be offended at like him bringing up the topic.
What are you bringing to the table?
Baby, I am the table. I'm the table. When I come, the table comes set. I'm bringing you love. I'm
Let's talk about it.
you. I'm bringing you good
Preach,
energy.
preach.
I'm bringing you good vibes. I'm helping you with your business.
Don't forget you're a woman of God.
I'm putting too much into you for me to not get all of it back.
So you are the table.
Yeah.
She's the table and the dessert.
Like the Thanksgiving table, the long one.
Wow.
all
So there's like a
the
turkey on there, we got the stuffing, we got the mashed potatoes.
Manifestation. First of all, I'm a fashion stylist, like in Miami. I go to one of the top fashion schools.
Do you
Fashion stylist in Miami. Why would she even give a thing about a prenup? Why would she, like, money is not real for these people unless they're like want to go somewhere bigger. If they want to get themselves a good minimum, they already got there.
think men care about that?
It's the value of a woman and everything. Like,
So how convinced are you that you think a man cares about your career and your money?
because in 40 years and everything, I'm not gonna look how I did like when I was 22 years old.
Yeah.
And everything.
Okay.
Like, some 22-year-old who has like no knowledge and everything, she might look so beautiful and everything, but like whenever she's 60 years old, what is she gonna have to offer to the table?
I know how to cook.
Get back in the kitchen.
Nice.
Ooh. Just support.
So since you're a 10 and you're only a 4 crazy, you meet this millionaire guy. What are you bringing to the table?
I'll bring my own million.
Bring your own what?
My own million.
Your own million.
We're gonna bring our
You
own
have $1 million in the
$1
bank?
Not yet. We're working on it.
So right now, what would you bring to the table?
Positive attitude,
Dinner.
a supportive girlfriend, a high value.
I would take food. Come on, like if you cook very well, let me at least try it. I am a huge food fan.
Just good qualities, fun time.
Did you say dinner? We got the crazy cook over here.
Final word. I think you crushed it.
Yeah.
You're a woman of leisure. You are the table. Explain to the people out there why you're the prize and the rich, successful, good-looking guy is not. Take it home now, Aja.
We're women. Like, we bring life into this world. Why aren't we the prize? Like,
We have a portal
You wouldn't even be here.
that brings life.
That's true. I would not be here without my mom. That's true.
And
But I also would not here without my dad. So it takes 2 to tango. Have a little respect for the men out there.
yes,
you guys so much.
this is actually another thing. A lot of people don't put respect for the man. I've been complaining about this in my country a lot of times. That there's so many great songs, great poems about mother and love and all that stuff, and I don't mind it. Like, I agree, it's okay, and mothers are beautiful things. I love my mother, and like she's the best mother I could ever possibly imagine about. But fathers get forgotten so often, and this is so sad. Like, and I mean, when they actually bring a lot to raising children, especially like towards raising man, definitely. The father figure is a huge in the eyes of everyone, and even in the eyes of a woman. There's a lot of women who actually go out there in the world, and if when they are looking for a man, if their man is worse or not even close to their father, to the figure that their father gave them, they're not even like a good figure. I mean, they're not even gonna look at that guy. So yeah, fathers should also get some respect.
The interview.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Nice meeting you.
Okay, guys, this was actually a very good video to watch. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what you thought about it. Moral of the story. Moral of the story. Work hard, make money, be good parents. That's what I'm gonna say. Like the reaction if you liked it. Dislike the reaction if you disliked it. And despite that I said I'm gonna watch one video, I'm gonna look for another interesting thing. So yeah, the Brad Cooper stream is coming on Monday. For YouTubers, it's coming like in a couple of days. But at the moment, I'm gonna say you goodbye. And I'm gonna tell to you, see you next time.